Hi everyone. Has the new moon in Aries been kicking your butt? It sure has been kicking mine. So, what does it stand for? What kind of things are coming up for people because of new moon in Aries? Well, it's all about releasing old toxicity from the energy, from the body, from life. Anywhere that you have felt bullied, victimized, triggered by situations, that energy of this new moon is allowing us to really face that and let it go, whether it mean you release the feelings and the emotions about it or you work the situation out. But I actually think it's more internal experience. I think it's more about releasing the emotions about it. And just know during this time there are constantly invisible helpers helping us. So if you feel overwhelmed or stressed or in pain or sadness about anything that was toxic that's trying to release, just know that there are definitely assistance. There is definitely assistance at all times, all around you in the unforeseen, invisible world that we don't even always pay attention to. Try to pay some attention and feel the presence. It's going to really help. But I also wanted to do a transmission for everyone so that it can help with releasing toxic emotion and allow the peace to replace that in this new moon to create a healed heart. One last suggestion, in addition to this transmission, is Arnica 30C is really good to take right now. You could take 30C, 2 tablets under the tongue, homeopathic medicine that you can get at the health food store. 2 under the tongue, once or twice a day, just for 2 or 3 days. What that does, usually people think of arnica as being for bruised muscles, but it's also for a bruised heart, bruised energies that are from old, past, deep-seated pains. So if that's coming up for you, go ahead and try Arnica 30C. It's pretty powerful, and you will be able to transcend some of that energy. All right, so here we go. For all who will ever receive this, I'm going to just start to open up the channel for awakening the grace transmission. Here we go, it's starting now. And if you can, close the eyes and lay down or just sit calmly and comfortably as we let the grace come in and remove toxic emotion. It looks like they're wanting to focus on the organs in our body. Anywhere in the body that we've been holding old toxic energy from the past, going in to repair that toxic emotion by cleansing it with the light and embracing it with love and compassion. And I see them working a lot for everyone who will be watching this in the pelvis, going into the pelvic organs, whether you're male or female. And so much in our pelvis is around our second chakra. It's around the relationships, and the relationships, not just romantic, but the relationships we've had to parent, and the deep wounding from experiences with parent. It looks like they're clearing out some deep sludge. Sludge really looks, when I look at it energetically, is a lot of time it's grief and sorrow. So let the light completely dissolve that sorrow and merge with it. And they're starting to also simultaneously bring energy into the heart space. You could imagine it like a big golden star in there, just starting to merge with anything that is less than your truth of light and love. We have some beings here that are starting lifting off of the back, upper back this time, which is the burdens of the carrying the wound of the past. Let these soul wounds go. These are the deep wounds, not just from childhood, but from our soul's wounding. And then a lot of time in my work, we could even call in the overletting deva of specific plants So we're going to welcome in the overlighting Deva of Arnica and light to be here to impulse the healing energy into all of our bodies while I'm doing the mystical transmission. So we're going to get 2 and 1. Okay, that Deva is here now. And it may be doing different things for each of you. But what I see the grace doing is really releasing congestion in the heart. Congestion that keeps the heart in grief. It blocks pure joy. It blocks the feeling of happiness. It could bring on depression. And the depression might be like nondescript. You know, it might be just random depression that just comes over you. You don't know why. You just wake up and you feel kind of bad. It's that kind of energy that comes from these deep-rooted pains, soul wounds, and deep childhood wounding. So we're really blessing that energy by bringing in total love and compassion for that energy, merging with it through this grace transmission, surrounding all that wounding with light and grace and peace, comfort. Really feel the I am presence, all that is here right now with us. Just impulsing into ourselves and our bodies the words, I love you. So really take that in. I love you. Let the parts of you that haven't felt loved be loved right now. Like the light is really bringing in any energies now to break apart the pain. So let yourself cry if that comes up right now. Let yourself breathe deep into where you haven't felt peace and happiness. There we go. Taking a moment to just bring thanks and gratitude to yourself and to the beings of light that have helped today. And then just see if you can lay down after this for another 5 minutes. All right, everyone, keep up the amazing work. Keep going with your healing. Keep going with your awakening and your opening. Remember, there are invisible helpers always nearby.